Whenever you have doubt about your ability, it seems that now I will not be able to do it. Everything seems to be over in life. Unrest and negativity stand before you like a snake. So you must listen to this video once. All your illusion will be vanished. You will come out from the misconception that your reason for the failure, it is just your excuse. Because always remember one thing, that there are many such people in this world who are doing very well, even more difficult circumstances than you. So in this video, I am going to discuss with you about 5 such personality. After knowing about them, you will understand the difficulties and miseries of your life. And it will force you to think that if they can do it, then why cannot you? So fasten your seatbelt and get ready to embark on a journey of positive changes. So the first story is of such a public leader and a statesman who brought his country out of the Second World War and the Great Recession period, and not only expel it out, but also establish his country as a new power center. And his name is taken along with the 2 American presidents, Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. Yes, I am talking about Franklin Delano Roosevelt. But his political career was not so easy. In 1921, he suffered from polio. Both his legs stopped working, due to which he completely got away from the politics till 1928. People said, a crippled man who could not get up from his chair, how will he handle power? And to some extent, he too had accepted it. But due to some friend and family member, he contested the election for the governor of New York in 1929, in which he got a landslide victory, and then he never looked back. He was elected as a 32 number of President of the United States in 1933 and remained President until his death in 1945. He was only such President of America who represent America 3 times. So when an old man who is sick and crippled with both legs can be taken out his country and their people from the period of extreme distress, so why cannot we get ourselves out of the miseries of our life? Why do we scramble to small trouble? So the story of second character of this video will turn your thinking 360 degree, and the list of any inspirational story in the world is incomplete without him. His name is Nick Vujicic. He was born in 1982 in Australia. He had been suffered from terra amelia syndrome since birth, means he was born without arms and legs. He said that he faced discrimination in his childhood, due to which he even tried to commit suicide. But with time, he started to realize his potential. He did not curse God. Rather, he recognized his strength in his incompleteness. Now he is a motivational speaker who had influenced the lives of millions of people. He swims, plays football, and does almost everything just like any other person. Without any limb, Nick is able to type 43 words per minute on a computer. Nick did not let his disability stand in the way of being happy, achieving his goal in life and living life to the fullest. He had a family consisting of his wife and 4 children. He founded an NGO called Life Without Limb, through which he inspired people to have faith in Jesus, which he believed gave him his strength. He also acted in a short film titled The Butterfly Circus, for which he won the Best Actor award. So now tell me, what would you call a man who had neither arms nor legs? Still he is living his life happily and inspire others to live as well, without any excuses and without cursing God, because he is handicapped physically but not mentally. We are strong in body but crippled with mind. That's why we understand every small problem is very big. And when we talk about the mind, so our third character fit into this. How he created history with just his brain power. So this story was of such a young man who had many dreams in his eye, to touch the heights, to introduce this world to a new path, and to become a successful scientist. Yes, I am talking about renowned scientist Stephen Hawking, who was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis at the age of 21. Doctor said that he had maximum time of 2 years. but he lived till the age of 76. He was paralyzed from the head to toes from more than 30 years. He used a voice synthesizer to communicate and used a wheelchair for mobility, which he operated with the light gesture of head and eyes. None of these things stopped him from being a famous scientist and professor. He made a very important contribution to understanding the Big Bang and black hole theory. His book, The Brief History of Time, became a bestseller book of its time. So I think after going through the life struggle and difficulties of these three characters, I hope the fog has cleared from your life to a great extent, and whatever is left will be erased by our next two characters. And the last character of this video is my favorite character, because getting the news of death before one's death in this world is the biggest sorrow of the life for a human being. So our fourth character is Arunima Sinha. Sinha was pushed off from a moving train by goons in 2011. She lost her leg due to this incident. 2 years later, Sinha became the first amputee woman to climb Mount Everest. It took them 52 days to climb the mountain. She left a note on the peak in which she wrote, "This is my tribute to Shankar Bhagwan and Swami Vivekanand, who have been my inspiration all my life." But it was not so easy for her to achieve this position, because one, she is a woman, and other is handicapped. You can understand how difficult it must be for her to make this decision. People taunts blocked the way. Physical disabilities was standing in her way, but because her determination and passion she did it, which is difficult even for a healthy person. Currently she is working as a head constable in the Central Industrial Security Force in Uttar Pradesh. She was also awarded Padam Shri in 2015. So now let's move towards the last character of this video, which is Terry Stanley Fox. Terry Fox was born in 1958 in Canada. He used to be distance runner and played basketball for his school. His right leg was amputated after he was suddenly diagnosed with the cancer at the age of 17. But he did not give up. He contributed running using a prosthetic leg. He also played wheelchair basketball in Vancouver and won 3 national championships. Then a cruel joke was played on him in life. His cancer started spreading faster than even before. Now he had only some time left, but even bad news could not break him. He decided to leave this world doing something for other cancer victims like him. In 1980, he started the Marathon of Hope, a cross-country race to raise money for the cancer research. He used to run at least 26 miles every day, and that too with one leg. By the time he reached Ontario, Fox has become a national star, but by the time he got to Thunder Bay, his cancer had spread to his lung. Due to this, he had to end his race there. He died on 28 June 1981 at the age of 22. He was the youngest Canadian to be awarded the Order of Canada. So, according to my understanding, there should not be any doubt in anyone's mind. Their situation or ability is the reason for their not being able to do anything. And even after this, if your doubt persists, then there is no need to listen to this video. Thank you and best of luck.